Okay, folks, welcome to Best Stock Charts for the coming week. This is Bob Desmond, and happy Father's Day to everyone. We are running a promotion today, 25% off of all of our annual memberships. And when you sign up for Silver, you get an option of getting TrendSpider for free or Trading Sim for free. TrendSpider is the next level in automated technical analysis, where Trading Sim allows you to test strategies using a market replay feature, allowing you to trade risk-free 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And both of these great tools are available free when you sign up for Gold. So again, you get a choice of either one of the two under Silver, both under Gold. And if all you want are simply trade alerts, analysis, strategy sessions, simply use the titanium level membership, and that'll be more than enough for you. Again, 25% off of our annual memberships. That will expire tomorrow. There are only a few spots open in Gold, so if you're going to go for Gold, go for it quick. And you get your 25% discount using discount code T25, T25. And if you're not ready yet and you simply want to watch my content that I put out for free, but you do want TrendSpider, well, you can get a 25% discount courtesy of the Contrarian Trader from TrendSpider. Use discount code CT25Z, and that will get you 25% off. All right, let's get to first how we did last week. Then we'll talk about the Federal Reserve meeting next week. And then we'll do a run-through of the charts that we're watching as we proceed into the new trading week. Members, I have already posted the week ahead commentary, which is our strategy session, in the members area. The first part of that commentary is video analysis of the health of the overall market, including subsectors. I also reviewed our positions and our game plan, as well as the watch stocks for the coming week. So go check that out. All right, so let's begin with how we did last week. We booked profits in BIDU. It was an extreme oversold stock. We bought it here with RSI down below 15. We accumulated a position as we hit support, and we booked a profit on June the 11th as we rallied. Let's go to a 15-minute chart. Here's the rip on the 11th. We were leaning into the third standard deviation Bollinger Band. We were a bit overbought on RSI, and I said, you know what, first out, best out. Let's raise cash. We have other long trades to manage, and we booked those profits, and we made them real. Now, if we get a pullback on BIDU, and I'm not predicting that, I like the $100 per share level, and if we get down to that level, I will revisit it yet again. So members, more to come on Baidu. Last week, our core positions were a bit mixed. Our core position in the USLV was down 2.3% last week, but we are looking to add to that position as soon as this week. Now, when you take a look at a daily chart with a weekly overlay of support and resistance, you can see that last week we rallied right up into, again, this resistance level, and we were rejected. Now, what I'd like to do is once we close above this resistance level, we'll be looking to add to our USLV trade. Now, our other trade, which is far larger than the USLV trade, is the NUGT trade. I speak about this position ad nauseum. We had a great week last week. We were up 5.79%. We had a reversal day on Friday due to the industrial production numbers coming out being a bit better than expected. That caused a short covering rally in the US dollar. So while NUGT did in fact close up on Friday, we did close off the opening high, which is why this candlestick is red. Now, gold did close down. So a little bit of pressure on the miners and on gold on Friday. We still remain very, very bullish. Why? I'll give you 22 trillion reasons and rising every single second of the day as to why I am bullish on gold, the miners, and silver. And if the Federal Reserve does in fact cut rates in July, they're not expected in June, but if they position themselves in their commentary to cut rates in July, September, you're going to see the floor drop out of the US dollar, and you're going to see gold and the miners as well as silver rip through the ceiling. Let's get to the charts that we're watching for the new trading week. So we have some long positions already open. So now we're looking for some short positions. So I ran a screen yesterday looking for stocks that flashed outside reversal days or bearish engulfing days on Friday with RSI and Stokes that are declining on both a weekly and daily basis, because that sets us up for having the edge over other traders. And you can see that while this is a daily chart, these dashed lines are a weekly overlay of support and resistance, and we sliced right through weekly support like a hot knife through butter last week. We have RSI declining, Stokes declining, and down below the 50 level on a daily basis. So we're looking to open up a short position on a new weekly low on CNXM, MSB, Misabi Trust, another stock that we're looking to short. You can see that we have a head and shoulders set up here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Here's our 45-degree neckline, and we bounced right off of it on Friday. RSI rolling over, Stokes rolling over, down below 50. I think that we are probably going to break this support level. And on that break and an apparent close below that level. What do I mean by saying that? I don't want to short intraday based upon the fact that we are trading down below this support level in black. I want to know that at very close to the closing bell that we are poised to close down below that support level, because we want to short on the fact, not the hope, that we're going to break a support level. The next chart up, LGND. Now in this chart here, using a weekly overlay of support and resistance, we're kind of in no man's land. So we'll drop off the weekly support and resistance levels and we'll bring up just daily. And you can see that we have a bit of support below. So this is not one of my favorite shorts as we proceed into the coming week, but it's interesting. It's worth a watch. Now, I will point out that we do have higher lows in RSI and higher highs. So this support level just may hold. So please, if you're looking to short, I don't want to see anybody losing money. I don't care if you're a member or not a member. Wait for a close below support. Do not go hoping that we break support. Wait for that support level to break. The next chart up, DRQ. Now what I'm using here is a daily overlay on top of a daily chart. And you can see that we have a head and shoulders set up, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We broke the neckline on Friday. So what I'm looking for here is a continuation move lower this coming week, and I think we're going to get it. We have RSI breaking down. We were putting in higher lows. That is now, I won't say ended, I'll say it's stalled. Stokes are certainly rolling over, weak and getting weaker, and the down below the 50 level, rallies tend to fade. So if they rally the stock on Monday, do not go chasing it. And if we break to a new low on a weekly basis, folks, if you're long of the stock, I don't want to see you lose money. Think about raising your stop loss orders. Keep in mind that we did, in fact, close down below support on Friday. That is a fact. It's in the book. Now, if we do break down further, we'll have a bit of support down here at around $37 per share. If that breaks, we're coming all the way down to the low 30s on DRQ. So please, longs, be very careful, because guys like me are out there looking to short this stock. And if I'm seeing this, there are a whole bunch of other guys out there seeing it as well. And these guys are high stakes players at institutional firms. So please be very, very careful. I want to bring up Abercrombie & Fitch. I've spoken about Abercrombie & Fitch several times in the past. Let's go to a weekly setup, a weekly chart. Now, on a weekly basis, you could see my alert that I had set up here. It triggered last week. but I didn't go buying. Why is that? Well, it met the criteria of hitting our support level, but when you take a look at the chart on a daily basis, on Friday, we flashed a reversal day. Now, we had nice price action on Thursday, but no follow through to the upside. What we have is resistance above. Let's take out our drawing tool, and there you have it. So what I would like to see is another push down and then a bullish key reversal day, and then we will go stepping into Abercrombie and Fitch. I like the fact that RSI is hooking up. I love the fact that Stokes are hooking up. So I'm becoming more and more bullish on ANF. And this is one of those stocks where, Gordon Gekko in Wall Street said, he quoted Sun Tzu, who wrote The Art of War, every battle is won before it's ever fought. And this is why I like scouting for stocks that have downtrends that are simply unsustainable. And another stock similar to Abercrombie and Fitch is SCOR. Now, what we want to do here, this is another one that we're watching, and we want what Sun Tzu says is that we want to win the battle before it's ever fought. But how do you do that? Well, you have to first screen for unsustainable downtrends and then identify where you have historical support. Now, on a daily basis, you have RSI on SCOR, which is very oversold at around 15 on a daily basis, but it can go lower. It's a sub $10 stock. It could easily go down below $5 per share. So I have a monthly overlay here. Let's go back to the daily chart. This is the beauty of TrendSpider. I think that we're going to break. I think that we're coming down to this lower band of support. So we have a beautiful double bottom setup with oversold RSI, which is now beginning to rise. A double bottom setup on Stokes, which is now beginning to hook up. We have a bit of pressure on the shares. We saw that on Friday. It was an outside reversal day. What we're looking for is one last push down to historical support. And if we buy at that historical support level, we'll be buying where we have like-minded buyers as well, increasing the probability of making a profit. We don't want to hope that we hold Friday's lows. We want to hope that we hit historical support and that we have like-minded buyers willing to step in along with us. And that is how you win the battle before it is ever fought. You need to have an edge over other traders. Let's leave off with a few stocks that I've gone over in the past. NFG. You can see that our alert here was triggered. This is Natural Fuel Gas Company. It was triggered last week. We didn't buy, and let me explain why. Let's drill down to a daily chart. We had a dead cat bounce. I'm looking for a pullback, a higher low, and then we might look to get involved with NFG. Mid-States Petroleum Company. I spoke about this, I believe it was last week, and our alert on TrendSpider was triggered, as you can see here. But unfortunately, it broke through that support level, and you could see that on Thursday, then Friday. We attempted to recapture that support level. That attempt failed. I think that we are going to break, and we're going to probably come down here to this lower band of support, where I already have a alert set right here. So once we hit it, I'll be alerted, and we'll look to get long of MPO. Now, the next chart up is BSIG, weekly chart. You can see that the week of May the 27th, we sliced right through support like a hot knife through butter. The past 2 weeks, we have attempted to recapture, but were rejected. Last week, we had a bearish key reversal week, and I think that we are coming down here to where I've set up my alert, which has since expired. I need to renew this. Okay, so we're going to create a new alert. When we touch it, I want to know right away when we hit it. And we'll keep this open for, we'll go 14 days. All right, so the alert's set. As a matter of fact, I'm going to set up another one here, just in case we trade sideways. and never hit this support level, we'll just trade sideways and then drop down and hit the $10 per share level. So we will, okay, and 14 days again. And we're good. Set it and forget it. All right? Go about your day job. That's the beauty of TrendSpider. I'll get an email and a text alert when either of these trade alerts are hit. And that is it for this week, folks. Don't forget, we have a 25% special going on right now. All annual membership levels, 25% off. Use discount code T25. And if you're not ready, that's cool. And you want to use TrendSpider, get 25% off of TrendSpider. Use CT25Z as your discount code. You can link to our membership level plan page by clicking the link below if you watch this on YouTube, or above if you watch this on the blog. And you'll see a link to TrendSpider as well, taking you over to their website. So everybody have a great remainder of your Father's Day. And I will talk to you folks tomorrow. Be well.